Hello, everyone. I'm Tim Pearson, and welcome to the United States Wrestling Officials Association Referee Webinar Program. In today's webinar, we're going to discuss referee mechanics, focusing on starting and ending the bout. Starting and ending the bout may seem to be a minute, insignificant detail in refereeing. However, your ability to start and end the bout using proper bout protocol will speak volumes to your professionalism as a referee. Too many times, referees cut corners and lazily start and end the bout. Regardless if you're working or refereeing a world championship or a local children's tournament, your execution of bout protocol should remain the same. So let's get into proper bout protocols, starting the bout. The first thing as a referee, when we go to the center, we want to call the wrestlers to the center of the mat. When the wrestlers get to our position, we want to greet each wrestler, shake their hand. We want to check the wrestlers for oils, sweat, grease, those types of things to make sure they're legal and they're ready to wrestle and they don't have an unfair advantage. Once we check the wrestlers in and we check the wrestlers and they're good, we want to face the judge and check if the judge is ready. Once the judge is ready, we want to turn and face the chairman. Once the chairman is ready, they will visually indicate they are ready. As you're starting the bout, you want to make sure you can see between the wrestlers and you want to back out at an angle and start the bout. So in our picture here to the right, we have Jason Flint from Canada, a very good referee. Jason, as you can see, he can see between both the wrestlers. He is backing out at an angle, thus allowing the judge and the chairman to see between the wrestlers. And Jason's blowing the whistle, and we have a very good legal start. All positions can see in. So if we have a position from the chairman can see, the judge can see, Jason can see. So if we have a headbutt, a punch, or something like that at the start of the bout, Jason and his team are all seeing it. And then there would be no issues should we run into a brutality type situation. And also the entire referee team is ensuring that is a good, legal, fair start. Excellent job by Jason and his positioning. End of the bout, okay, in just the reverse order. At the end of the bout, we want to escort the wrestlers back to the center of the mat. We want to shake each wrestler's hand out of respect for a hard-fought fight. We want to face the chairman, hold each wrestler by the wrist. Blue wrestler on the blue side, red wrestler on the red side. The chairman will indicate the winning wrestler. Once the chairman indicates the winning wrestler, you raise the winner's hand. Once you raise the winner's hand facing the chairman, you will turn the wrestlers to face the judge. You will walk the winning wrestler forward. Too many times, referees back the winner up and advance the losing wrestler. Don't do this. This is a breach of protocol. It does not look good. Walk the winning wrestler forward. After you raise the winner's hand, you want to step to a position on the mat where you can watch both the wrestlers as they leave the mat. Because just because the bout is over, they still can turn, charge each other, and fight. With that said, you should be the very last individual off the mat. You make sure the wrestlers are off the mat, they're with their coaches, then you retreat off the mat and prepare for your next bout. So in our picture here, looking to the right, we have Mr. Roy Scott for the United States. Roy is facing the chairman. Red is obviously the winner. Roy has the red wrestler's wrist up. He is holding the blue wrestler by his wrist. Now, after he's done with the chairman, Roy will advance the red wrestler forward, and he will back the losing wrestler up to face the judge. This is proper end of the bout protocol. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at a couple videos. I'm going to show you Mr. Brock Zollinger from the United States, another very good referee. One thing I want to talk about very quickly is starting and ending the bout protocols. Not every bout is going to go as planned. You're going to have delays. You're going to have announcers are going to hold you. The chairman's not going to be ready. The number one thing as a referee is don't get in a hurry. Slow down. Wait for the chairman. Wait to be told to go. In this video here, we're going to see Brock. Brock is on a delay. For whatever reason, there is a delay. It could be an announcer having to announce all the positions. We've been told to hold for a specific time. You see Brock is standing perfectly in perfect position in between the two wrestlers. Okay, he's got his eyes right here. He's in the center of the mat preparing, and he's just waiting for the bout to continue. Once Brock, here he is. You see what just happened there? Brock got the notification he's ready to go. He turns, he talks to the judge. He checks with the judge first. Judge is ready. Brock then in turn, he turns and faces the chairman. Chairman is ready. Okay, hold on. Brock holds. He holds. Chairman then says, I'm ready to go. Brock blows the whistle. Now, notice Brock's position when he blows the whistle. Brock is backing out. The judge has a wonderful view, a perfect view right there. And obviously on this side is our chairman, so we're looking in this way. But the key note here is Brock, as he's starting the bout, he's backing out. He's not backing into the judge. Okay, that's a very important as you're starting the bout. Okay, don't back straight into the judge. Back at an angle. This was an excellent technique, excellent protocol by Brock. In our next video, we have Sammy Adolfsson from Norway, another very good referee. Now, in this bout here, Sammy calls the wrestlers, shakes their hand. He checks. Now, right here, Sammy checks the judge. Sammy steps through the wrestlers, checks the chairman. And look what Sammy did. Very same as Brock did. Sammy's backing out at an angle. The judge has a good view in between the heads. The chairman has a good view in between the heads. This is excellent protocol by Sammy. Good job. Backing out, not boxing his team out, and we have a good, clean start. Excellent start by Sammy. So you can see by both Brock and Sammy, their technique, they executed perfect protocols, bringing the wrestlers together, shaking hands, checking the wrestlers, check with the judge, check with the chairman. Once you've been given authorization to start, backing out as an angle, blowing the whistle, all three members of the referee team can see between the wrestlers and see that act of brutality. Both of these individuals, if you knew nothing else about them and you just watch these starts, they both are extremely professional in how they started their bouts. As an outsider looking in, these guys brought it, and this was a very, very good start to these bouts. Now at the end of the bouts, not all end of the bouts are going to go as planned. If you run into a situation where a wrestler is distraught because he got beat and he winds up staying out in the zone, the protection area, or somewhere away, don't stand in the middle, okay? Don't stand here and look at him and start yelling, hey, come on, you know. Don't do that. The optics of that look very bad. As a referee, you want to go out, such as Brock is doing right here, and just like we do when we escort back to the center, is, look, requesting the wrestler to come back to the center, okay? Brock does a very, very good job, I thought, of going out, getting red wrestler who is distraught. Obviously, the Turk is upset. He brings him back to the center. The chairman says, blue, you win. Brock raises the blue wrestler's hand. He walks the blue wrestler forward, raises his hand. They shake. Now, Brock, like I said earlier, Brock was in the middle. Brock moves to a position here where he can see, he can watch both wrestlers as they come off the mat. Okay, now as we get here close to the end, Brock is, whoops, Pull this forward here real quick. Brock's in this position here. He stops. Red wrestler is going off distraught. Blue wrestler's here. He's going to turn and he's going to go back this way while Brock maintains this position, ensuring that both of these wrestlers don't come back together. Excellent end of bout protocol executed by Brock. This is what we want for end of bout protocols. Very good job by Brock. Next, we have Sammy. At the end of the bout, we have a challenge going on right here. Sammy's in a position where he has to wait. All right. Sammy's given word to go back to the center by the chairman. Then Sammy waits until he's given direction. He's given further guidance by the chairman. Sammy's standing in between the two wrestlers. He's waiting. The chairman says, okay, the bout is over. Red wins by technical fall. Sammy shakes the hands. Excellent. Sammy shakes, raises the red wrestler, advances the red wrestler forward, shows the judge, shakes hands. Now, the bout is over. Sammy's requesting the wrestlers go to the corners and shake the opposite coach's hand. Now watch what Sammy does here. Sammy is standing in the middle. Unlike Brock, when Brock moved back here to watch, Sammy, his technique is he stands right here in the center and he watches the blue wrestler go and the red wrestler go, and he's in perfect position to see anything that may happen. Once the wrestlers are off the mat, they are both gone. Then Sammy backs up and Sammy continues on to prepare for his next bout. Both Sammy, and Brock had excellent protocol execution in starting and ending the bout. And it's not hard, but as an outsider, a fan in the stands, a coach in the corner, watching these two individuals start the bout and end the bout with both were extremely professional and their protocols were very good. That is what we want to display. That is what we want, the image we want to promote as referees. Again, it's very minute, it's very small, but it speaks volumes of your professionalism as a referee. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. I hope this was an informative webinar, and please let us know if you have any suggestions or any comments. Thank you very much.